Math wasn't my best subject in grammar school, but if you divide 350 million U.S. residents by 140,000 sealed indictments, that means that 1 in every 2,500 people in this country, and this assumes only one person on each indictment, will be under arrest when the Shyte hits the atmospheric impeller. Obviously, if you're a deep state demon rat playing the odds that you are not one of those who will spiral down the tube to Gitmo once the cork is pulled out of the drain, you're in a state of self-imposed delusional arrogance. Las Vegas, where you can bet on anything, will not post odds in your favor. Yeah, I know. Many of us have said this 100 times before. However, the longer we are kept waiting, the longer those who are traitors are kept in stressful suspense, which is more grinding on the nerves than the final outcome will be. Comey says he's not going to prison. Wanna bet? They put all their hope in the oven mitt fashionista. She lost a rigged election in a landslide. And I have one of those hair on the back of the neck standing up feelings that what is presently known is the tip of a very, very big iceberg. Jaws will gasp in disbelief as the demons are exposed. There are recordings and videos that will shock the planet. There will be demands from the people for the mass executions of the most vile and evil criminals to ever exist on this planet. My fellow patriots, all I can tell you is that we don't know what we don't know. The District of Criminals is about to collapse. The reign of mainstream media bullshit has been finished since we decimated the mainstream media, who are and have been accomplices in outright treason. No deals for traitors. They get hung at Gitmo on live feed, or they get dragged through the streets like Mussolini. There is no escape for them, and they know it. Feigning innocence or stupidity, insanity, or denying knowledge won't help them. We have it all. We have the Benghazi server, the deleted emails, the Tarback cabin recording, and a shitload of evidence from Epstein's Island, his ranch, and his house. The Queen of England and the Pope will fall. The planet will eventually learn that any government is unnecessary. We have to get back to self-reliance and stop giving exalted monarchs, dictators, or presidents the power to do for us what we should be doing for ourselves and for our neighbors. God gives us our rights, and government is supposed to protect those rights. That assumption doesn't work, and it is one flaw in the Declaration that assumes that anyone but the individual is capable of defending their rights. When seconds count, the police are only minutes away. Call 911. They'll investigate your murder and fill out the paperwork. Maybe they'll catch the criminal, and your soul can watch them do it from wherever it is your spirit ends up. Several towns in Virginia have declared themselves to be Second Amendment sanctuaries. This will go viral. Trust and believe. Demon rats who are not eating babies are jumping ship. A vote to impeach a duly elected president is political seppuku. For the political geniuses they make themselves out to be, these people are dumber than a bag of rocks. Either that, or they're desperate to regain power so they can continue where Traitor 44 left off. Or they're already been tried and convicted, see video IGP 038, link in the description, and sentenced, and are putting on the clown show as a deal for a life sentence. No matter what you believe the possible scenario to be, any one of the possible three is the end of the road for the Demon Rat Party. We just may end up with a president for life, and because I never was a fan of Donald Trump prior to 2016, and never to this day watched a single episode of The Apprentice, I knew the Kevlar Kunt was not someone I wanted to be the president. Especially since Slick Willie once admitted that his beard of a wife was consulting with the dead Eleanor Roosevelt. If she's doing that, it's possible that our foreign policies were decided by some spirits that communicate via Ouija boards or crystal balls or chicken guts on a plate or some shit. I'll take a stable genius over a fucking seance any day. Demons come through those things. I've seen it. Scared the shit out of me many years ago when I was a teen. But this demonic shit is a lot worse. Many people still don't believe. They think you're nuts for saying a toy is a demon gate. I say, your disbelief changes nothing. The natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. 1 Corinthians 2:14. You don't have to be a prophet to see what these demons put right in your face and dare you to overcome your own set from childhood paradigms or your cognitive dissonance and see all this for what it is. They dare you to expend the mental energy to see. They know that most people would be more comfortable to believe bullshit and be done with it than to labor to do their own research to pick the fly shit out of the pepper and see that they've been lied to all of their lives. Everything they think they know, all of it, is bullshit. From the seemingly innocuous theory that pyramids with 2.5 million stones, some that weigh 200 tons, can be quarried 500 miles away using copper chisels and stone hammers, then dragged through the desert by slaves with ropes, cut, polished, and set in place in 20 years. Do the math. How many minutes in 20 years? Works out to 4.2 stones per minute working 24/7. So that is Emmy Award-winning bullshit. But people blindly believed it for many years. And the following list is just some of the bullshit the mainstream media have gaslighted us with recently. The JFK assassination, magic bullets that defy physics, Northwoods document, Gulf of Tonkin that never happened, the Murrah building, Timothy McVeigh's execution with no appeal, $20 trillion unaccounted for, 19 hijackers with box cutters, 9/11 buildings that fell into their own footprints. The BBC reports that World Trade Center 7 fell 25 minutes before it actually happened. Non-existent weapons of mass destruction. Obamacare's $1.7 billion website that never worked. Uranium One, Fast and Furious, Crossfire Hurricane, the Benghazi attack, Pizzagate, the Haitian relief and stolen billions of dollars, the FISA warrants on the president and others, Peepygate, Urane Quid Pro Joe, and the impeachment circus. All of it bullshit. And so, what precisely is it that you say to normies or libtards, some of whom may be family or friends, to essentially have them discard their entire worldview in order to get their heads out of their ass and smell the breeze of truth? Honestly, I haven't had much practice in that endeavor, because my family and my niece Stony, who lives with me, are already on the MAGA Express. There is a very wise saying that it is easier to deceive people than it is to convince them that they've been deceived. The stubbornness to believe bullshit, psychiatrists call it cognitive dissonance. That's one thing they got right. The best advice I can give you is to ask open-ended questions, not in an effort to prove them wrong, but to have them look at the evidence. And I would venture to say that there has been more effort by people like me put into disproving bullshit than has ever been put into any single endeavor in human history. And it must be done, because the future of humanity on this planet, whether we become an Orwellian nightmare or the new American dream worldwide and in perpetuity, is at stake. We absolutely cannot afford to fuck this up. We have one shot at this, and it has to be a well-placed stone in the center of Goliath's head, or we're done. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your calls of encouragement. And most of all, thank you for your support. Please subscribe to our backup channels. Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot channel, BitChute.com/net4Truth USA, and drop.space/@ Net4Truth USA. We fly so close to the target, we are on our 5th fighter jet. We will be relentless and persistent until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.